I think it's noteworthy that everybody knows that in the last 4 or 5 days we were using a stick, and now we're going back to the dummy. So it's imperative that the dog learns to retrieve and hold multiple objects, and when we went back to the dummy, I got refusals from the dog. I want to talk about Mavi and Brewster, and neither one of them are going to be in this video. Mavi is the Cocker Spaniel. Brewster's the black pit mix. So Brewster's a little bit farther ahead than Mavi, meaning Brewster can pick up a dummy off the ground. So I'll throw the dummy just out ahead of me. We'll walk up to her. I'll say, hold. He picks it up, and we keep walking. That's a full-on retrieve. That is. So then it goes to me just throwing the dummy 5 feet away, telling him to go get it, and bring it back to me. He is essentially doing retrieves right now. Mavi is not. Mavi, we're having a little stumbling. Mavi's about a day behind. And Mavi isn't into the retrieving dummy as much as Mavi was just into holding a stick. Right? But Mavi has to learn how to hold other objects. Mavi can't just be working on a stick. So the end result is Mavi does need to hold this. But to get Mavi to this point, we knew that Mavi could hold like tennis balls. You can tell that Mavi liked tennis balls and Mavi liked the stick. So we put the two together and make a dumbbell. And you can do this too. Or you can buy dumbbells at like Lion Country Supply. And instead of tennis balls, they're wood blocks. So you can set them on the ground. And then, you know, it's raised up a little bit so the dog can hold it. It can grab it easier. So what I want to say is that we are using this to get Mavi to this. So if you have a dog that's resistant with the dummy, maybe try a dumbbell. You can make a dumbbell. This is a very simple thing to make. Or you can buy a full-on wood one at any of the hunting dog supplies, or I'm sure protection dog supply places sell the exact same thing. But you can make one out of tennis balls. Mavi will be holding this. But to get Mavi to this point, we're using Mavi's two favorite things, tennis balls and the stick. You got it? So remember that. The dog starts holding it, and you're holding it out like this, and the dog starts going for it. You start lowering it to the ground. And watch out. As soon as you get to the point where the object's on the ground, if you take your hand away, they won't go get it. They're used to taking it out of your hand. So it gets to the point where you're like, you're not really holding it, and then you're not holding it at all, and then the dog's getting it. And remember, good boy, throw a party. Once you get the dog to pick the object up off the ground, throw a party. Make sure that dog knows this is what you want. That is the basis for all retrieving right there. Once they're doing that, you're home free and all the fun starts.